Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, this wonderful afternoon. It's another wonderful time on the meet and greet with the FBI coach. It's a wonderful Saturday. It's another wonderful time to learn, to share. It's another wonderful time to be impacted upon. Today go be heme heme. Today's meet and greet is going to be extraordinary. Today's meet and greet is going to be spectacular because my friend, my business partner, and he's a great guy. He's an orator. He's a paradigm shift guru. See, if your paradigm doesn't want to shift after today, it must shift. So it's a great time. Please tell me where you are viewing from. And I also want you to drop the fire emoji in the comment section. The fire emoji, drop it in the comment section. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel because we drop content every week on this channel. So you need to get subscribed, and also don't forget to activate the notification bell so that whenever content comes up, you'll get notified. All right. If you're watching a replay, drop hashtag replay and invite your friends, invite your loved ones. Like I will always say, invite your enemies because that will make them be at peace with you. Today, their brain will reset. Their brain will refire. My friend is ready. He's ready to fire. He's ready to release. He's ready to unleash the dragon. Comr Stanley Dike is someone I have known for several years. We have been together in several businesses. He's a real estate professional. He's an entrepreneur. When I say serial entrepreneur, he's a network marketing professional. He's a great guy. He's a fashionista. He's a make guy. Please don't tell him I said so. He loves good things. He has good aesthetics. Okay, when he sees things that are disorderly, his reticular activating system wakes up immediately. He's someone you don't want to miss listening to. He's loaded. When I say loaded, his mind is loaded. You know, we often say that empty bag can't stand upright. And this person I'm bringing up, definitely, he's got something in his back. So tell me where you're viewing from. In the next few minutes, or in the next few seconds, he's going to be here because I want to give him enough time to unleash the dragon. Without further waste of time, I want to bring up my friend. He's a comrade, and he was once the student union president back in the school Esut. The guy is Sadisha. He's into politics as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please let's receive Comr Stanley Dike.
Thank you so much. Thank you, my FBI coach. I'm super
Sir, we
excited
didn't hear
to
you.
be here.
I think
Really?
your mic is mute. Check your mic. I think your mic is mute.
It's
No?
it's on. Oh. It's on.
Uh,
But I can
hold
hear
on.
you loud and clear.
Hello? Talk.
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you. What would have gone wrong?
AUX mode.
I can't. Can you hear me?
Can you? I can hear you, but I don't know if you can hear me.
You can hear me.
I can hear you loud and clear.
I can't hear you.
Ooh, I can hear you. I can hear you, but I don't know why you can't hear me.
I can't hear you. Wait, let me plug my earpiece. All right, talk. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? I can hear you.
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
You can hear me now.
Loud and clear. Yes.
So what went wrong? What went wrong? You want to?
I don't know.
You want to? Yeah. All right, thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm super excited to be here. Thank you, my FBI coach. I've been
It's
looking
good to have
forward
you
to
here,
this
bro.
day. Something is about to happen. You see,
Yeah.
um, do I have the floor now, or I'll wait for?
Please,
Are we starting
please
up?
fire on. Fire on.
Okay,
Fire on. You have the floor.
okay. Ladies and gentlemen, wow. I'm super excited to be here today because something is about to shift. My name is
First,
Comr
you
Dike
introduce
Stanley.
yourself. Yeah, tell us
Yes.
a little bit about yourself. Let's fire on.
Okay. My name is Comr Dike Stanley. I'm an estate surveyor and valuer, chartered. That's why you have the ANIVs at the back of my name, ANIVs and RSV. It means an associate member of the Nigerian Institution of Estate Surveyors and Valuer, and it means registered estate surveyor and valuer. So I'm chartered. I'm a chartered auctioneer. Yeah. I'm a mild politician. I was the immediate past SA to the governor of Imo State on land matters. I'm also in the business of helping people succeed. I talk for a living. There's so much money from talking, you know. So
Yes.
aside that, I'm I'm from Imo State, Idiato South to be precise. I graduated from the prestigious Enugu State University
Prestigious.
of Science
Mm,
and Technology.
boom. Boom.
Essence, yeah. If
Yes,
you've
so we are
not,
the great SUItes.
yes, if you've not collected any degree from them, you better just go and do a postgraduate course in that beautiful school. So this is
I
who
love
I
that.
am, and I practice in Port Harcourt, Rivers State. I'm married to one wife, and I've got 3 lovely kids.
Yes,
So
so
this is Stanley Dike. I sell eyes to the Eskimos. If you don't want to buy
yeah.
what I'm selling, don't give me audience. If you give me audience, you don't buy market be that too. So without much ado, this is who I am. And by the grace of God, I don't believe in happenstance or circumstance. I believe that our steps have been ordered to be on this call today. So, before we were created, we knew something of God knows that something of this nature is going to happen today. And for you to be on this call, it means that there is a spectacular thing that this has to do with your destiny. So don't
Mhm,
miss out. It's time to get a writing pad, a pen and a paper, or your gadget to take down some nuggets that will help you.
mhm.
Now, the theme for today, the meet and greet, is you too can walk on water. You will understand what I'm saying at the last batch of my presentation. My FBI coach, how many minutes do I have, please?
You have about 40 minutes.
40, that's too small. I have to rush there. Oh, God. Okay, okay. So 40 minutes. Oh, my word. I thought I have like 2 hours. Okay, no. Okay. So
You
this is
know,
about 308.
when we speak, if you give us 5 hours, we'll take it. But at the same time, let's just consider other people whose data might not be as strong as ours.
Okay, okay. Interesting. So please, let's get started. I want to start by saying some things that are very, very important. Number one, I want to beg of you, do not be too intelligent to a point where you close your ears to relevant information. I'll say it again. Do not be too intelligent to a point where you close your ears to relevant information. Information is power. As long as you don't know what you ought to know, you don't grow. It's a law. Whatever you do not know is bigger than you. So tonight we want to shift paradigm. By the time we're done with this presentation, you will know why I, Stanley Dike, is tagged the paradigm shift guru. So we're going to be talking about the mindset. Yes, the theme is you too can walk on water, but I want to approach it from the concept of your mind. Ladies and gentlemen, the first important thing I need you to note is that your mind is everything. Your mind is the transformational tool that God has given to you. Where you are today, your mind brought you. Where you're going to be in the next 5 years, your mind will take you. Use it wisely. The difference between one rich man and one poor man is their mindset. I always tell people that cares to listen that poverty is not the lack of money. Poverty is not the lack of big cars. Poverty is what you have that you do not know how to use. So you can say this: my mind is the architect of my life. You know what architect means? So the level I want to build to in life is greatly dependent on my mindset. I cannot overemphasize the fact that the mind is a powerful force. It can enslave us. It can also empower us. When I see a gate man at 60 opening gate for me to drive in, I will just be imagining, what was he thinking when he was 30? Don't tell me he didn't make money or the family they are not rich enough to send him to school. No. Being wealthy is not a factor of what you have gathered from school, even though it's important that we get educated. But we have a lot of farmers then that has the biggest barns of yam, but they were not educated. So what was he thinking at 30? Who were his friends at 30? It matters a great deal. Let me say this to you. If you're the most intelligent in a room, it's time to run out of that room. You didn't catch it. You didn't hear it. If you're the most intelligent person in a room, it's time to run out of that room. Amongst your friends, if you're the most intelligent, change the circle of your friends with the speed of light. Deliberately make friends with people whose successes will intimidate you.
Yeah.
Deliberately. Success is deliberate. So deliberately make friends with people whose successes will intimidate you. It's just a matter of time. The intimidation will become influence. I hope somebody's catching what I'm saying tonight.
I got that.
The intimidation will become influence. Just a matter of time. So don't beef that banker who is bringing 1 billion naira drafts. Don't say, oh, she sleeps around with governors. Hello. Don't change your theology to accommodate your tragedy. Oh, you didn't catch that. When I speak to bankers, I tell them, you saw a banker who brought a $1 billion deal into the bank and you are beefing that she's a prostitute, she sleeps around. You need to grow up. You need to learn some things from such persons. Don't see those girls that will tell you, oh, breakfast in Abuja and then lunch in... Am I still on?
Yes, you are on. I want you to have the full... I want you to have the full floor.
Thank you. Fine. So you see breakfast in Abuja and dinner in London and you just beef. There's something to learn from such people. Deliberately make friends. I can fly in a particular plane just because of a contact. Maybe an NDDC boss that I've been trying to see, that the plenty protocols will not allow me see him. And I got a wind that he's going to Abuja with Aero. And he's going to be in the business class. I don't have any business in Abuja. But I can pay for the business class to sit next to him. At that point, you can now say, hello, I love your shirts. And we get on. And we exchange cards. So you've got to be deliberate. Yes, that's a strategy. You get to be deliberate. So what I'm trying to say is that be intentional also. If you're the most intelligent in a room, run out of that room. Make friends with people whose successes will intimidate you. Over time, that intimidation will become influence. So I'm talking about your mind. I said it's a powerful force. What predominates your mind? Where you are today, your mind brought you. Where you're going to be in the next 5 years, your mind will take you. It's important we check what goes through our mind. It can plunge you into the depths of misery. It can take you to the height of true wealth. Learn to use this power wisely. This mind is a powerful force. Learn to use it wisely. Ladies and gentlemen, because I have 40 minutes, I'll have to run. Run seriously. Now, having said this, please note, I told you that we're speaking today. Our theme today is you too can walk on water. And I said, you're going to understand this when we're rounding off this program. So I needed to take this nugget. Because I'm teaching on mindset, it's important for you to know that your income can only grow to the extent that you do. You can write it down. Thank you, FBI coach, for highlighting those points. Your income can only grow to the extent that you do. As long as you're not adding value, as long as you're not growing, you can't give what you don't have. There's a legal magazine called Nemo that quotes non habet. It means you cannot give what you don't have.
That's
Like
true.
the FBI code said, he said that empty bags cannot stand erect. So you need, your income can only grow. Ladies and gentlemen, life dare to be different. Dare to be different. That you're from a family and things are not working. You need to act differently. If you read the books FBI coach read, if you take the steps he took, you can be as successful as him or even more. In other words, every success can be duplicated. Every
Exactly.
success. So if you want to grow your income, grow first in your mind. Grow first in your mind. What predominates your mind? When people are not there, what are you thinking? What are you telling yourself? It matters a great deal. Let me shock you. It is not enough to be in the right place at the right time. You know, they will always tell you, be in the right place at the right time. It is not enough to be in the right place at the right time. You have to be the right person too. Come on.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A
Yes,
lot of
sir.
people have seen an opportunity. Somebody says, oh, I'm going for a dinner with the ambassador, US ambassador to Nigeria. Of course, it's the right place at the right time. But because you have a village mentality, you now go there. And the minute they introduce you to the man, the next thing you ask him, okay, I've been looking for American visa. You see, you were in the right place at the right time, but you were the wrongest person
The wrong
because your
person.
mind, you have a mentality problem. You've lost that relationship.
Yeah.
So it's one of the nuggets I'm teaching tonight. I've told you one. I said your income can only grow to the extent that you do. And I've now told you a lot about mindset. It's a powerful force. I've said a lot about mindset. Another nugget I want to give you tonight is that you can't go further without a father. Get a mentor. I wish somebody would get this. Get a mentor. Charles says they will always tell me, my mentor, my mentor, my mentor. Fela Drotoye mentored me for 13 years before he saw me face to face. Now, mentorship is not until somebody sits you down and starts advising you like a father. I went to one of his meetings in 2002 in Enugu. The title of that meeting is Too Late to Be Poor. I can never forget. In House on the Rock with Pastor Edwin Bayebo. And when I sat in the crowd as a very young man and undergraduate, he said some things that blew my mind, and I told myself, from that day, this guy is my mentor. So anywhere I see Fela Drotoye, I see his flyer anywhere, I travel to go and listen to him. There were times he had jobs with Airtel. That time they were Celtel, I think Celtel, right? They will bring him to come and do some training and all that. Yes. He doesn't know me. I was nobody now, nothing to my name, one small boy. But I knew in my mind that someday, from that 2002, I told myself, one day I'm going to speak on the same platform with this, my mentor. Did it happen? It happened. I have pictures. If you go on my Facebook page, you will see me and Fela Drotoye on the same platform. After how many years? Now, I will go to all those meetings. I'll be writing and be speaking them forth. Let me tell you, your life goes in the direction of your words.
Yeah.
You didn't catch that. I'll be speaking them forth until one day, after 13 years, we met in Warri, and I have also developed myself to the point that I've been speaking on different platforms. Imagine 2002. If you add 13 years to 2002, that's 11 years, not 13 years, 11 years. 2002 plus 11, that's 2013, right? Yes, 2013, 11 years.
2013.
So now, I met him in Warri. He came for a program. In my usual way, once I see his billboard that is going anywhere, I don't travel. Anywhere. If I have visa and he's going to Afghanistan, I don't follow him straight. He wouldn't even need to know. My own is just I would just sit at the back and I'm tapping, continuously tapping. Now see where it has brought me. It has made me a paradigm shift guru. We all have a big space to fly in. So when I met him in 2013, After speaking, I went to him. I said, sir, 11 years ago, I sat in your teaching and I made you my mentor. He said, really? I said, I started quoting his words verbatim. Nothing blows the mind of a mentor like when he sees a mentee that has applied those things that he taught years back. It blows their
Absolutely.
mind. I said,
Absolutely.
today, sir, this is who I am. And he said, what? Inside the hall, he gave me an appointment to come to his hotel at Protea. I went to his hotel by 7 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, a meeting that was supposed to be for 30 minutes, we stayed there for 5 hours.
Wow.
He was shouting. He gave me a book. There's one of his book called Subordinate. He gave me that book and he autographed it. The date is there. The day we spoke on the same podium, I brought the book and I said, sir, you autographed this. He was like, why are you this strategic? So I'm trying to tell you that you need to get a mentor. You need to get serious with life.
Yeah.
You need to get serious with life. So having said this, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to run fast because of time. There is nothing as powerful as a changed mind. I'm talking about mind shifts now.
Yeah.
Who told you that getting a car is a luxury? It's your mindset. And until you start seeing as a necessity, you might not own a car. Whatever you admire, you cannot change. Whatever you are okay with, you cannot change. As long as you're okay entering keke, because of the breeze that comes in, you cannot buy a car. It's not a cost, no which is disturbing you from anywhere. But it's your mindset. How many of us under the sound of my voice today can walk into a car lot in Lekki where they sell one car 30 million? You know your bank balance is less than 10,000. But how many of you can walk into that car space to go and price a car? Because your mindset has reminded you what you have in your bank account. And even told you that peradventure, you enter there, go break one windscreen. So you just respect yourself and you don't want to go. Ladies and gentlemen, but why your mind is a powerful tool is because of the ability of you getting there. There is no law that says when you price a car, you must buy the car. There is no law. But you're exercising your faith.
Yes.
There is nobody that says that who knows who you are. Do they know if you're Babangida's son? So many years ago, as a core member, I've entered so many car lots without 1 naira to price the car. I even tell them to start it. And while they're starting, I'm telling myself in no distance time I own this car. And I will tell them, okay, no problems. Once I am done putting my monies together, I think I'll come and take this car. And I will go. Some of you will snap behind a beautiful car. You post it on the social media. Somebody comes to your DM and asks you, oh, you just got that Benz. Your next response is, who dash monkey banana? Mindset, what mindset? There is nothing as powerful as a changed mind. Let me give you what I taught my cousins and my nephews that are in my house today. I just taught them something this morning. Let me teach you a mind shift law. It has helped me all through my university days. And please, you can write this down. The mind shift law. It says that it is impossible to be effective. Note it down. I will take it slowly because I want you to write it. It is impossible to be effective and to deliver groundbreaking results without learning and putting into practice the rudiments of positive thinking. I have about 20 minutes. No, I said 3:08. Okay, 3:10. So I've used like 14 minutes. Okay, I still have time. I will take it again. It states that it is impossible. No, I had to time myself because, most speakers were not conscious of time. Me, I can talk for the next 5 hours, but let's just take it. I want it to be impactful. That it is impossible to be effective and to deliver groundbreaking results without learning and putting into practice the rudiments of positive thinking and living. Impossible to deal. Any man that is giving you a groundbreaking result, watch him. He has put into practice the rudiments of positive thinking and living. So I said the mind shift law says that it is impossible to be effective and to deliver groundbreaking results without learning and putting into practice the rudiments of positive thinking and living. So you need to have this at the back of your mind, ladies and gentlemen. While I was talking about strategy, Yeah, I told you, ladies and gentlemen, that success is deliberate. Success is intentional. Thank you, FBI, for putting this up. Yeah, it's intentional. And immediately I said that if you're the most intelligent in the room, it's time to run out of that room. The FBI coach quickly shouted, strategy. Now let me give you some strategies again. Please write this down. Packaging enhances value. You know, we're talking about paradigm shifts. Ladies and gentlemen, you can't talk 1 million when you don't look 1,000 naira. Oh, I want to make it as simple as possible. FBI coach, am I still on? Can you hear me? Oh, have I lost you? Your feedback blows my mind. Can I still continue? I don't know. Okay, let's hope that I'm still on. Right. I said packaging enhances value. Hello? FBI coach, hello? Ooh. Okay. All right, let me continue. So I'm talking about strategy, yeah? So we must have a strategy. We must package. It enhances value. See, when I say packaging enhances value, check it. 75% of the cost of cologne is in the packaging. And what do you discard most, or what do you discuss first, is the packaging. Please, 1 minute. Let me see if I can quickly call Charles to be sure I'm still on, because I can't seem to. I can hear him and he gives me a kind of feedback, you know. Hello, Chasese, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. At some point,
Have you been
I
hearing?
just at some point
What
I
happened?
lost you. I don't
I
know
was
what
even
happened.
dialing your number now.
I think it was network.
I've been on. So you
Oh,
see, okay, let me continue now.
yeah.
I'm sure
Sorry
you're
about
okay.
that.
No, it's okay. I was about dialing your number now. All right. So I was talking about packaging. I said packaging enhances value. Yeah.
Okay.
75% of the cost of our cologne is in the packaging. And what do we throw away first? The packaging. So you
The
can't
packaging.
preach 1 million when you don't look 1,000 naira, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very wrong. You can't preach 1 million when you don't look 1,000. As simple, packaging includes your breath. Have you noticed that those with mouth odor are the people that talks to your nose? Often they want to talk and they will shift it to your nose. So you do your breath check, you do your armpit check, you do everything. Don't sweat like a moron and run into somebody's office to come and sell a product to the person. So it matters. You understand? Then one thing I also need you to know is that you have to be convinced about your brand. A convinced man is a dangerous man. I'm teaching you strategies. How can you sell a product to me and I'm not seeing conviction in you? You have to deliberately build content. Deliberately. The only thing I
Absolutely.
envy this man, you can see books behind Charles. That's the only problem I have. I find it difficult to read. See, I've been trying, believing God, praying to finish this book. Oh God. I have spoken so much on 7 habits of highly effective people. Stephen Covey. I have been speaking for the past 5 years. I've not finished that book. I'm just confessing my sins. Yeah. So people like FBI coach and some gurus, they have turned it into slides. So the ones, but those little ones I've read, forget it. I run with it.
Yeah.
I run with it. So that's why I do a lot of ebooks. So what am I trying to tell you? Get content. If you're lazy at reading like me, I get ebooks. So when I'm when my driver is driving me and I'm plugged like this and I'm going to Owerri, the same man who left Port Harcourt is not the same man that you will see in Owerri, because I've gotten content. You
Absolutely.
cannot give what you don't have.
Yes, yes.
Do you
Yes.
understand? So it's a strategy. So that when searchlight will shine on you, it will not bring about your emptiness. If it's searchlight, it will come. But the way we're praying for opportunity, may opportunity not come, and it will rather bring about our emptiness. That's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. So, because of time, I will need to run. Ladies and gentlemen, remember I said the title and the theme of our presentation today is "You Too Can Walk on Water."
No.
You too can walk on water. There is no belief without conviction. Note this. There is no belief without conviction. How convinced are you about you? Bring Charles anytime. Wake him up from sleep. Don't give him a subject topic. Tell him to talk on any topic. He will not disappoint you. It takes time to build yourself into a brand. How convinced are you about you? It's very important. What do you do when nobody is watching you? Do you have strategic moments for constructive thinking? When you sit down, put off your phone, and you have a pen and a paper, do you not know when you get into constructive thinking an idea drops? Very important. And all you need is an idea. It rules the world. So, ladies and gentlemen, because of time, I'll quickly run. I need to give you some tips before I tell you the story that will round off my team. Number one, you don't need to pray about success. You are a success already. I
Yeah.
wish somebody would catch this. Have the
Yeah.
mindset. You are a success already. And when you are, confess it to yourself. There's a quote I'm going to give you to you. It's my mantra of success. Anybody that knows Stanley Dike knows me with that quote. Whatever you can vividly imagine, sincerely believe, enthusiastically act upon, must inevitably come to pass. I'll say it again. Whatever you can make it yours. You can own it by saying whatever Stanley can vividly imagine, sincerely believe, enthusiastically act upon, must inevitably come to pass. So the first word there is whatever you can vividly imagine. Imagine comes from imagination. It means imagination. What do you travel in your mind to imagine things? If you can vividly imagine anything, imagine, see, just look at the beginning of that word. Whatever is a blank check. Whatever, anything you can think of. You want to own a car, you want to start up a company, whatever you can imagine. I became one of the best student union leaders because I imagined it from my year one. I don't want to bore you with the story. And then the second line says, whatever you can really imagine. The second line says, sincerely believe. Thank you for writing it out, sir. So you have imagined it. Now you need to believe. Remember what I told you about belief? Belief is the same thing as conviction.
Conviction, yeah.
Yes. A man with the right belief system is a convinced man. And a convinced man is a dangerous man.
Dangerous man, yeah.
So you now sincerely believe that thing you have imagined. I'm telling you life principle. It has helped me in my marriage, in everything I do. The Sendai Consulting that I own today was birthed from these quotes. Whatever you can vividly imagine, sincerely believe. Then after believing it, enthusiastically act upon it. Let me say something here. Belief system doesn't mean that something is right. Believe means that whether it's right or not, I'm sorry about this. Am I still on?
Yes, you're on.
Okay. The Boko Haram guys that will always go and detonate bombs. Do you think they were hypnotized? No, somebody spoke to them and affected their belief system. They became convinced. And that's why we say a convinced man is a dangerous man.
A dangerous man.
So my background at the back is white, right? But somebody came now and convinced me I choose to believe is black. So what I'm trying to do is that, what I'm trying to tell you is that belief system has nothing to do with right or wrong. It's what I have been convinced to believe that I believe.
Exactly.
Are you following me? So if you can vividly imagine it and sincerely believe, irrespective of what other people are thinking, irrespective of what their opinion is, when you meet a guy that wants to detonate bomb, the Boko Haram young guys, when they get to where they have 5 people, they will go back because the crowd is not much. Because somebody has made them to believe that the more the merrier. When you detonate where you have 1,000 people, you have 1,000 crown. So they believe this. They don't care what you want to preach. They don't care about their mom and their dad or their children. They have been convinced. So this is the level I want you to get to with life. If you vividly imagine a thing, sincerely believe it. Then the third one say, enthusiastically act upon it. The difference between where you are and where you want to be is action.
Yeah.
But note, there was something I said there, enthusiasm. You are not acting upon it and complaining and murmuring. You understand? There is no money in your bag, but you still believe that thing that you have imagined. Like some people, when they want to go to work, they are complaining every Monday morning, you're not ready. Your enthusiasm against all odds. And I said, if you have these 3 things, you imagine, you believe, you act upon it, it must inevitably come to pass. Inevitably, no devil can stop it. Because of time, ladies and gentlemen, please take this down. I told you I would just be running through some success tips. I said, the next one is that every success is predictable. Every success is predictable. People are successful because they choose to be. Same is failure. Show me a man that has failed. He has carefully obeyed some principle that has brought him to failure. No
That's
failure
true.
is accidental.
Yeah.
Nah. Steps. Like when we're in the university, I tell people that it is far more easier to pass than to fail. And they were like, Stanley, what are you saying? I said, yes, I postulated it is far more easier to pass than to fail. I said, do you know how to fail a course? Do you know how difficult it is to fail a course? In the university system, whereby they award mark for handouts, 10 marks, they award mark for presence, attendance. Before you even write exam, you've already made 40 marks.
Yeah.
10 paper and co. So for you to fail, you must not buy 1 handout out of the 11 courses and they gave you money. Are you mad? Is it not difficult? For you to fail, they sent you to school. You actually traveled to Enugu and did not attend class all through the semester. Are you crazy? So you have 0 mark in those 2 that I've mentioned. You see why it's difficult to fail? Then they give you 10 paper. Charles, remember what 10 paper is? You take it home, consult all your oracles, you still took it home and forgot to bring it back. You see, they want you from village. You understand? So that's why I told them that it's more difficult to fail than to pass. So same is failure. People are successful because they choose to be, and same is failure. So let me round off by telling you the theme of this meeting, and there are some nuggets you will get from it. But before that, let me say this: success is yielding to the laws. Success is yielding to the laws. If you plant a seed, you don't need to pray. Make sure you plant a seed. Yielding to the laws. No amount of prayer can make you rich. You must yield to the laws of financial prosperity.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So yield to the laws. When you see the smooth sail of a duck and smiling at you, watch underneath the water. There's a constant paddling.
Yes.
Constant paddling. So you must yield to the laws. Now let me end by telling you the story because I'm looking at my time now. Oh, I still have time. Okay. Because I still have time. Let me also give you some little nuggets. Yeah. Do you remember some time ago that Toyota recalled some of their cars because of defects?
Yeah.
I
think 2008.
Yes, because
That
they said
2007
there was a brake defect and they recalled the
Yeah.
car. Now there's something I
Yeah.
want to teach you with that. Success of a product protects the reputation of its manufacturers.
Yes,
I wish
so
somebody would catch this. Success of a product protects the reputation of its manufacturers. And who
mm-hmm.
is our manufacturer? God. So success of me, Stanley Dike or Charles Eze, protects the reputation of that man that manufactured him, which is God.
Mm-hmm.
So God wants you to succeed, not for your sake, but for his reputation. If you have this at the back of your mind, he wants you to succeed because of his reputation. If ordinary Toyota can recall cars because of their reputation, how much
Mm-hmm.
more God?
Mm-hmm.
He wants you to succeed so that you don't embarrass him.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you understand? Ladies and gentlemen, if you must be a success, the last one, before I go into my story, seek to become a person of value. Seek to become a person of value. I wish somebody will catch this.
If you must what be a success. Say it again, please.
Which of them? I say if you must live as a successful person, then you must seek to become a person of value.
Okay.
You must live to become a person of value. You must seek to become a person of value. The mindset I need us to have today, positive mindset, like I told you, when someone tells you, bros, you can't, turn around and say, watch me, watch me. Let that be an inspiration. Let that provoke you to do
Yeah.
big things. Now, I'm going to say this, and I'll end with this. Remember, I told you our team is you too can walk on water. Now, listen to this story. It will blow your mind. It's a very interesting story. I've been telling these stories all through, and it's been helping me. Now, there lived a certain drunk in one village. Charles, what's the name of that your village?
Isi Alangwa not in
You're not
Isukwa.
from Isalaga. You're from Anambra State. You're not from Isalaga. Yeah, boy. So there lived a certain drunk in a particular community. And this man, because of his lifestyle, because of his attitude, aura around him is negative. One day he sat down. So the first principle I need you to take home from this story is that there comes a time you need to sit. And I already told you, when you sit down, you think constructively. So he sat down and started thinking, how can I change the narrative? Everybody sees me just passing without talking, they start laughing. How can I change the narrative? If I die like this, how will my children feel? So he sat down, the first principle. Number two, while he engaged in constructive thinking, an idea dropped. I told you whenever you sit down to think, an idea will drop. Okay, the idea that dropped is that, Omo, you need to go and meet the king and tell the king that you want to walk on water like Jesus did. It didn't make sense. Most times, ideas don't make sense at the inception. I wish somebody will catch this. They are too big. They are too unreal. But they are like a mirage. But I want to tell you, start pressing forward. Take one step at a time. So when he got this idea, he now came and said, okay, now I've gotten an idea. The third step, he took action. What was the action? He moved. He moved to the king. Will you get obstacles? Will you get bottlenecks? Yes. He got to the palace and told the guards that he wants to see the king. Of course, you know what their response would be. So you're not serious. You, this drunk, you want to see which king? Get out there! They chased him out. Chased him severally. But you know what? That's the fourth point. He was consistent. Consistency is the name of the game. They chased him because once you catch the idea, don't let it die. Hold it there. Consistency. He went back again because he got the idea. He wants to do this thing. They chased him, they flogged him, he was going back. One day he said he will be there until the king will hear his voice. When he was now fighting with the guards, the king said, what's happening outside? He said, is this drunk? He's been coming since. He said, king, there's an information that if I don't give you today, the community might be destroyed. Anything to get before the king. Anything. I told you that success is deliberate, my brothers and sisters.
Yes, sir.
Anything. And the king now said, okay, hold on. He has an information. Told him to come in. He came in, he sat down, and he told the king that, king, may you live long. All I beg of you is that give me a market day. I want to walk on water. The king first and foremost laughed. You want to do what? He said, I want to walk on water. I want the whole village to gather. I want to walk on water. And the king, after laughing, said, okay. There's something about consistency. There's something about consistency. So the king allowed him and told the guards to go and send for the town criers. And in the next market day, it's going to be like a night of 1,000 laughs. Let them just go and laugh, because they know that there is nothing reasonable that can come out from a drunk. But because of his consistency, they say, let's give him a trial. But the king was very wise to put a lot of lifesavers, those people that knows how to swim, on the D-Day. The whole community gathered for a night of 1,000 laughs. They want to watch this man walk on water. And they have already concluded what will happen. So it was a festival of dancing and all that. When it was the turn of the man to now come and do his presentation at the bank of the river, lo and behold, the man came out. He went to the other side. He placed one leg in front of the other, according to his pace. Lo and behold, this man actually walked on water. And everybody went agog. What happened? This guy has done jazz. Hey, they carried him up. You know, his aura changed immediately. He can walk on water. That means he can pray for us too. And then suddenly, one of his friends, like Charles is my friend, said, oh boy, come here. Come. We know you now. Forget all this, Papa. We know ourselves. What did you really do? Who did you consult? This must be jazz.
Yeah.
You stood the whole village. He now told the guy, if you want to know what I did, come to my house at night. Come with your lantern. The guy said, I said it. This one that I'm coming at night, it means it's jazz. It's not, it's jazz. Say, but all the same, I will come. I want to get, you have such friends. I want to get to the root of this.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, at night, the guy came with lantern to his house. He said, okay, let's go back to that same river. The guy said, yeah? He said, let's go back to that same river at night. They went to the river and he said, bring the light closer. He now showed the guy, he said, because he wants to change his aura, he was practicing a lot of things when people were not seeing. He came a night before, placed stones inside the water. Follow me closely, I'm going somewhere. According to his pace. So he now said, bring the lantern closer. Can you see the stones? The guy said, yes. He said, can you see the stones? That was what I did. The guy said, what? He said, I did it according to my pace and I practiced. He now said the last word. He said, if you know where the stones are, you too can walk on water. If you know where the stones are, you too can be successful. In your career, if you know where the stones are, you too can grow to the top. In life, if you know where the stones are, you too can be a success. Every success can be duplicated if you know where the stones are. When I came into Port Harcourt, I was asking people, who is the biggest estate firm in this town? I want a competition. I need to start looking for where the stones are. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever you feed grows. Whatever you starve dies.
Yes.
Starve your fears. Starve your fears. If you know where the stones are, you can walk on water. If you want to be like FBI coach, just check where his stones are. This story is just a story to motivate you. In every endeavor, every venture, there are stones. Look out for the stones. You too can walk on water. Look out for the stones. You can walk on water. That was why I came tonight, to encourage somebody. Don't give up on that project. Don't. Impossible is nothing. Impossible is nothing. It's overrated. You too can walk on water. If you've forgotten everything I've said tonight, because my time is up, I need to let you know that excuses are the tools of incompetent people. Excuses are the tools of incompetent people. Please, from today, look out for the stones. If you know where the stones are, you can walk on water. Thank you so very much for having me tonight. I'm super excited taking you through this route. My time is up. I remain your humble friend, the Paradigm Shift Guru. My name is Comr Dike Stanley. I love you all. And for our FBI coach, thank you for having me. It's my pleasure.
Please don't walk out. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. This is awesome. Please, let's give him a digital round of applause with a standing ovation. That was awesome. That was awesome. Wow. Please, viewers, if you have any question, put it up in the comment section. If you have any question, put it up in the comment section. Let's use these few minutes remaining to trash it out. You too can walk on the water if you know where the stones are. Stanley, you have never disappointed me. You have always been the paradigm shift guru. I love you. Let me highlight the one that resonates very much with me. This one: the success of a product protects its reputation, protects the reputation of the manufacturer.
Yes.
Okay, the integrity of a product protects the reputation of the manufacturer.
You are correct. The success of a product protects the reputation of the manufacturer.
The reputation of the manufacturer. Man, in other words, we become that's why God has deposited so much in us. God has deposited so much in us. Thank you. It's been an amazing and wonderful afternoon. Man. So, viewers, I want to check the comment section. Let me see if there are questions. I believe whichever one that resonates with you, please put it up in the comment section. The one that hits you most. Okay, everyone can walk on the water, no matter the challenges you are facing in that business. You too can ride on the high horses in that business, in that sector, whatever it is. I have always told you that on this platform, we carefully select who we bring to speak to us here. Stanley, you are coming again. This is part one.
Without pleasure. Without pleasure.
You're coming again. John Mukoro was here. I'm bringing him back again for part two. So it's really amazing. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful mind shifting 53 minutes with the paradigm shift guru. I expect your question. I want to see your question, because if I give Stanley this question, I'm sure we're going to take another 30 minutes. But I know
I have another session. I have another session somewhere. So you permit me to take a bow.
Exactly. So it's been a great time. Thank you very much. Just keep your calendar open, because we're going to come back, if not this month. Oh, this month is over. So let's look at July. We're going to come back for another session, part two of this mind-blowing event. Thank you very much. I have to let you go because I know you have a program for 4 o'clock. Yes, I remember you mentioned that to me. Viewers, please, let's show him some love. Drop the fire emoji in the comment section. Let's tell Stanley we love him and we look forward to scooping from his wealth of knowledge. Thank you very much, Stanley. Please, you are permitted to go for your meeting.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, okay, it's been a wonderful one. Okay, someone is asking, say, please permit me to use that as a title of my book. You can walk on the water if you know where the stones are. Fantastic, Joseph. You can do that. You have the liberty to do that. It's been a great time. I believe you're getting value from this platform. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, invite your friends, share this link. And by tomorrow, the video will be available on my channel. You can even go scoop through my page, scoop through my channel. There are wonderful videos you will watch and learn a lot. Strategies to grow your business, principles of life, business principles, whatever it is you're looking for. I believe we have talked about it. Money management, money principles, we have talked about it on this platform. Emotional intelligence. So go through the page, go through my channel, and pick one or two things which you want and use it for your own benefit. Please remember, every Saturday we meet here. Every Saturday we meet here by 3 p.m. to share, to learn. Success is yielding to the laws of financial prosperity. Exactly. So thank you very much for being here. I appreciate you, and I'll see you again next week, Saturday. Thank you very much, and have a bam, wonderful Saturday. It's my pleasant pleasure and a privilege to be your host today. I remain Charles Eze, the FBI coach. FBI stands for Financial and Business Intelligence. Have a wonderful day. Bye.